Hi friends, good morning. Today we are going to discuss another section of electric field and charges. In the last lecture we have seen what is electric field line and what is an electric field due to a point charge. That all we have seen, and today we are focusing on some problem based on this electric field. Alright. So here we have a question. In the uniform electric field of E is equal to 1 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per Coulomb. An electron is accelerated from rest, right? The velocity of the electron when it has travelled a distance 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter is nearly. So the question is, we have some electric field in a region, right? And suppose an electron is accelerated from the rest, right? From the rest means its initial velocity is 0 and it started to accelerate, right, in presence of this electric field, and then it travel a distance equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Then we need to find the velocity of this electron at this point. All right. So if a body starts from rest and then it moves a distance, then what will be its final velocity? We already know v is equal to u plus at, right? And this here the distance is given, so it is better to apply. So here this time is a factor. So instead we can use this distance. So what is the relation connecting this final velocity and distance? So we may use v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Alright, u square plus 2as, and this initial velocity is 0. So v square is equal to 2as. So v is equal to root 2as. Now we already know this as we need to find this acceleration, right? So what is the acceleration? So let me write this distance that is given, s is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter, and acceleration we already know, F is equal to ma, right? Electric force is equal to EE, that is equal to ma, right? The force acting on an electric charge we already studied, F is equal to QE. Here we considered the electron, so electronic charge is small e and electric field is capital E. So that is equal to force. Force is by Newton's law, that is ma. So what is acceleration? E by m. Note that this mass is the mass of the electron. Alright. So by substituting this value for acceleration, a is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 into, right? So this electric field that is given into 10 raised to 4 divided by the mass of electron, right? That is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. All right. So here we have already given this E by M value. In the question we need not substitute these values. E by M value that is directly given. So this we can keep as this E by M value. E by M is equal to, that is 1.8 into 10 raised to 11 into capital E, that is 1 into 10 raised to 4. All right. So we got acceleration. This acceleration and displacement. So v is equal to square root of this 2 into what is acceleration, that is 1.8 into 10 raised to 11 into 10 raised to 4, that is 10 raised to 15, and this s also given, s is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 2. All right. So when you substitute this, and then you will get the value as 8.5 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second. So this is the value of this velocity. All right. So option is D. All right. So let us come to another problem. There is a uniform electric field of strength 10 raised to 3 volt per meter. So what is given? Electric field, that is 10 raised to 3 volt per meter, and that is given, and along the y-axis, so this is Ey, right? This electric field exists along y-axis. A body of mass of 1 gram So that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. And charge is equal to 10 raised to minus 6. That is projected into the field from the origin along the positive x-axis. Alright. So it is moves along the positive x-axis. So it has a velocity Vx, that is 10 meter, velocity of 10 meter, that is not correct, 10 meter per second. Alright. Velocity unit is 10 meter per second. After 10 seconds, so suppose you consider time is equal to 10 seconds, what will be the speed? So what will be this speed, right? So we need to find v, but vx is given 10 meter per second. All right. So the question is, this is very interesting question. Suppose here you have electric field in this direction, y direction, but the particle is accelerating along this x-axis, right, with a velocity vx. Now if a charge is, if a positive charge, that is 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb, right, that is enter into this electric field region, what would you expect from this? Actually this is directed towards this vx. So slowly it will turn into the direction of electric field, because we already know F is equal to QE. So this electric field, due to this electric field, there is a force acting on this charge when it enter in this field, right? So it has a tendency to move in the direction of electric field. So suppose due to this tending value, it has a y component of velocity, right? So as electric field along the y-axis, it has a tendency to deviate along y-axis, so it has a y component of velocity. So once I know this Vy and Vx, what will be the effective velocity? So first of all we need to find Vx already given, right? We need to find Vy. Our aim is to find Vy. So as the electric field is along the y-axis, it has an acceleration along the y-axis, right? So that we already know this by Newton's law. Force is equal to ma. May is equal to charge is q, and this electric field is along the y-axis, that is QE. F is equal to QE. Now Ay is equal to QEy divided by m. All right, and all the values are given. Ey is given, Q is given, and this mass is also given, right? When you substitute this Ay, you will get as 1, right? That is equal to 1. That is 1 meter per second square. All right. So this Ey into Q, 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3, that is 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 10 raised to minus 3, all cancel, you will get 1. All right. Now this this charge is starting from rest, right? So we already know V is equal to Q plus Ayt. All right, because in the initially there is no velocity along this y-axis. Initially it comes along the x-axis. So the initial velocity along the y-axis we can take as 0. Only it enter into the region of this electric field, then only it starts moves along the y-axis. So initially you can consider, so if I consider Vy is equal to Uy plus Ayt. All right. So but here the problem is, initially it has no velocity in the direction of y-axis. All right. So we may take Vy is equal to Ayt. All right. Now what is Vy is equal to, this Ay we already got 1, right? So 1 into this t is given in the question, right? 10 second. So Vy also 10 meter per second. Vx we already know, what is Vx? 10 meter per second, right? So suppose you have a velocity in this direction 10 meter per second, in the y-axis also 10 meter per second. Now by the vector resultant, we already know the resultant is, that is we can write as V is equal to square root of Vx square plus Vy square, that you will get as root of 10 square plus 10 square, that is square root of 200, that is 2 root 10. All right, 10 root 2, right? 10 root 2. meter per second square. So C will be the answer. Alright. So let us come to another problem. A charged particle of mass m and charge q is released from rest in an electric field with a constant magnitude E. The kinetic energy of the particle after time t is. Again, with the same concept, we have the problem. See, here also a charge q that is starting from rest. So that means u is equal to 0 and it enter into an electric field. So finally it will acquire a velocity v. Alright. So we already know this v is equal to. So we already know this v is equal to, that is ma is equal to qe. Right. Then a is equal to qe divided by m. Right. Now this a is velocity by time. Alright. That is qe by m. So the velocity is equal to qe by m into t. Alright. Now we need to find the kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is half mv square. So that is equal to half into m into v is qet by m. That's whole square. So what is the result? Half into m into q square e square t square divided by m square. This square and this square will cancel. That is q square e square t square divided by 2m. Alright. So this will be the answer. So which of the following satisfy the same result? Q square e square t square divided by 2m. So this will be the result. Alright. Now let us do another problem based on this. Three identical charges are placed at the vertices of an equilateral triangle of side A. What is the resultant field at the centroid of this triangle? Right. So that means the question is, you have a triangle, right? That is an equilateral triangle. That is side A. Whole side length is A. Alright. Now, if you place identical charges, suppose I am placing positive charge Q on all vertices, right? Now, we need to find, due to this charge we have electric field. What is the electric field at the centroid of this triangle? So I am considering the centroid of this triangle is at O, right? What is the electric field at the centroid of this triangle? So for this we already know from the positive charge electric field is that is moving away from this charge, right? So let me consider this. So this electric field due to this charge is moving away from this charge. So that is in this direction, right? So towards the center. And also from this charge at the centroid, the field is coming to this point. And if I consider the all identical positive charges, so the field is coming like this. Alright? Alright. So due to these two, what will be the effective electric field? Right? So we already know this distance are all equal, right? So the centroid is situated at equal distance from the corners, right? So x. So due to these two, so let me represent with another color, right? So these two, these two, the electric field produced at the centroid due to these charges at this A, B and C, right? Due to B and C, what is the electric field produced at O, right? So that is, if I can find this electric field due to this is C and this is C, what is the resultant of these two, right? So here angle is 120. So we already know the resultant is, that is equal to root of A square plus B square plus 2AB, that is 2EE. So this angle is 120, right? Cos 120. Now we already know this is root 2E square plus 2E square. What is cos 120? That is minus 1 by 2. Alright? That is 2E square. This 2 cancel. So 2E square minus E square, right? 2E square minus E square, that is equal to root E square, that is equal to E. So the electric field due to this all charges will be E. but the resultant of due to these two charges will be E. So the resultant, this will go through the center, right? So this is the result. If this is the electric field due to B and this is the electric field due to C, then what is the resultant? Resultant is E. Now if you look into this, the field due to A, that is in this direction, and field due to these two charges, that is also E, but it is in the opposite direction. So if one is like this and other is like this, opposite direction, so this will cancel each other, right? That is E minus E. If opposite direction, one is negative of the other, so E minus E is equal to 0. So that's why the electric field at the centroid of this triangle will be 0. Alright. So this is the section today, and in the next section we will start electric dipole. Okay, thank you.